Picture this, a man so rich that his mere presence could disrupt an entire economy. Meet Mansa Musa, the 14th century African king whose wealth would make even Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk green with envy. Born into a family of rulers, Musa's life story is a blend of opulence, power, and sheer extravagance. Buckle up as we embark on a detailed and humorous journey through the life of Mansa Musa, the man, the myth, the legend. Upbringing and family. Mansa Musa, born Musa Keita I around 1280, was part of the Keita dynasty. His grandfather was none other than Sundiata Keita, the founder of the Mali Empire. Talk about royal lineage. Musa was not born with a silver spoon in his mouth, more like a golden one encrusted with diamonds. Raised in the Malian capital of Niani, he was groomed in the art of leadership, warfare, and diplomacy. But let's not kid ourselves. With the kind of wealth his family had, Musa's childhood likely involved more gold toys than most kids see in their entire lives. Imagine a toddler Musa playing with golden rattles and silver-plated rocking horses. While other kids had playdates, Musa probably had play empires. Genealogy and succession. Musa ascended the throne under rather peculiar circumstances. His predecessor, Abu Bakr II, decided he wanted to explore the Atlantic Ocean, leaving Musa in charge. Abu Bakr II never returned, probably because he realized he couldn't top being the ruler of the wealthiest empire on earth, and thus, Musa became the Mansa, king, of Mali around 1312. It's like being handed the keys to the world's largest gold vault because your older brother decided he wanted to become a pirate. How he became rich. Now, let's get to the juicy part, the wealth. The Mali Empire sat on some of the richest gold mines in the world. And when we say rich, we mean rich. Gold was as common in Mali as tech startups are in Silicon Valley today. Musa controlled the production and trade of gold, ensuring that his empire's coffers were perpetually overflowing. But it wasn't just gold. Mali was also a major producer of salt, another valuable commodity at the time. Musa capitalized on the lucrative trans-Saharan trade routes, taxing everything that moved. Think of it as having a toll booth on the only highway to the gold mine. Cha-ching. The legendary pilgrimage. In 1324, Musa embarked on a pilgrimage to Mecca, known as the Hajj. But Musa didn't do pilgrimages like anyone else. He did it in style. Imagine a procession of 60,000 men, including 12,000 slaves who each carried 4 pounds of gold bars. Musa himself rode on horseback, flanked by 500 heralds bearing golden staffs, dressed in fine silks and brocades. It was less a pilgrimage and more a traveling gold parade. The journey had unintended consequences. Musa's generous distribution of gold in Cairo caused inflation that took years to stabilize. He gave away so much gold that it devalued the metal across the region. Imagine walking into a store and finding out that your dollars are worth less because some guy named Musa just rolled through town and decided to play Santa Claus with gold bars. How rich would he be today? To give you an idea of Musa's wealth, some estimates suggest he was worth around $400 billion in today's money. That's more than the combined wealth of the top 10 billionaires today. Bezos, Gates, Buffett. They'd be asking Musa for a loan. Other curious facts. Education patron. Musa was a patron of education and the arts. He established the University of Timbuktu, attracting scholars from around the world. Imagine a medieval version of Hogwarts, but instead of magic, it was knowledge, and instead of wizards, it was scholars. Architectural boom. On his return from Mecca, Musa brought back architects to build grand mosques and universities. The Jingaraba Mosque still stands today as a testament to his architectural legacy. Diplomacy boss. Musa's Hajj made Mali known across the Mediterranean and Middle Eastern worlds, establishing diplomatic and trade ties. He basically put Mali on the map. Literally, since European mapmakers started including Mali and its wealth in their maps after hearing about Musa. Conclusion. Mansa Musa's life is a tale of unimaginable wealth, generosity, and influence. His legacy is one of grandeur and opulence, making him a historical figure like no other. While the world today is obsessed with billionaires, Mansa Musa's story reminds us that true wealth, in his time, was about more than just money. It was about legacy, influence, and, occasionally, causing a little bit of economic chaos along the way. So, the next time you hear about the richest people in history, just remember, Musa was the king of bling long before it was cool.